Jack London, The Little Lady of the Big House, Part 49. 11:30, he said. Come along at once, Graham. We don't eat till 12:30. I'm sending out a shipment of bulls, 300 of them, and I'm downright proud of them. You simply must see them. Never mind your reading talks. Oh, fetch a pair of my leggings. You, Joy, order Altadena saddled. What saddle do you prefer, Graham? Oh, anything, old man. English, Australian, Maxillan, Mexican, Dick insisted. McClellan. If it's no trouble, Graham surrendered. They set their horses by the side of the road and watched the last of the herd beginning its long journey to Chile disappear around the bend. I see what you're doing. It's great, Graham said with sparkling eyes. I've fooled some myself with the critters when I was a youngster down in the Argentine. If I'd had beef blood like that to build on, I mightn't have taken the cropper I did. But that was before alfalfa and artesian wells, Dick smoothed for him. The time wasn't ripe for the Shorthorn. Only scrubs could survive the droughts. They were strong in staying powers, but light on the scales, and refrigerated steamships had not been invented. That's what revolutionized the game down there. Besides, I was a mere youngster, Graham added, though that meant nothing much. There was a young German tackled it at the same time I did, with a tenth of my capital. He hung it out, lean years, dry years, and all. He's rated in 7 figures now. They turned their horses back for the big house. Dick floated his wrist to see his watch. Lots of time, he assured his guest. I'm glad you saw those yearlings. There was one reason why that young German stuck it out. He had to. You had your father's money to fall back on, and I imagine not only that your feet itched, but that your chief weakness lay in that you could afford to solace the itching. Over there are the fish ponds, Dick said, indicating with a nod of his head to the right an invisible area beyond the lilacs. You'll have plenty of opportunity to catch a mess of trout or bass or even catfish. You see, I'm a miser. I love to make things work. There may be a justification for the 8-hour labor day, but I make the workday of water just 24 hours long. The ponds are in series according to the nature of the fish, but the water starts working up in the mountains. It irrigates a score of mountain meadows before it makes the plank and is clarified to crystal clearness in the next few rugged miles. And at the plant from the highlands, it generates half the power and all the lighting used on the range. Then it sub-irrigates lower levels, flows in here to the fish ponds, and runs out and irrigates miles of alfalfa farther on. And believe me, if by that time it had not reached the flat of the Sacramento, I'd be pumping out the drainage for more irrigation.